Have you ever been drifting off to sleep, cozy and comfortable, when suddenly your whole body jerks or you feel like you're falling? It's a bizarre sensation, right? One second you're about to enter dreamland, and the next, you're wide awake, heart pounding. Or maybe you've been on the other side watching your partner, and suddenly they twitch or kick in their sleep. You might think, what was that? Are they okay? Well, if you've ever experienced this, you're definitely not alone. In fact, about 70% of people all over the world have had this exact experience. It's incredibly common, yet most of us have no idea what it is or why it happens. This sudden involuntary muscle contraction is known as a hypnic jerk, or sometimes a sleep start. It usually happens during the transition from wakefulness to sleep, in that light, dreamy stage. So what's actually going on in our bodies? While scientists don't have one single definitive answer, there are a couple of leading theories. One popular idea is that it's a kind of misfire in our brain. As we fall asleep, our body systems start to slow down. Our breathing becomes more regular, our heart rate drops, and our muscles relax. But sometimes, the part of our brain that controls movement, the reticular activating system, can get a little confused. It might misinterpret the deep muscle relaxation as a sign that we're actually falling, and in a split-second panic, it sends a signal to our muscles to catch ourselves. The result? That sudden, jarring twitch. It's like your brain's emergency brake getting slammed on by accident. Another theory suggests it's a leftover reflex from our evolutionary past. Think about our primate ancestors who might have slept in trees. For them, falling was a real and present danger. A mechanism that would jolt them awake if their muscles relaxed too much could have been a lifesaver, preventing a nasty fall. So, this hypnic jerk could be a primitive reflex that we've carried with us through thousands of years of evolution, even though most of us sleep safely in beds now. It's a fascinating glimpse into our ancient survival instincts. While hypnic jerks are generally harmless and perfectly normal, certain factors can make them happen more often. Are you a big coffee drinker? Do you have a stressful job or a lot on your mind? High levels of caffeine, stress, and anxiety can all contribute to more frequent sleep starts. When your nervous system is already on high alert, it's more likely to overreact as you're trying to wind down. Strenuous exercise close to bedtime can also be a trigger, as it keeps your muscles more activated. Even sleep deprivation itself can make them more common. If you're overtired, your brain's transition into sleep can be a bit more chaotic and prone to these little hiccups. So, if you find these twitches are happening a lot and they're disrupting your sleep, what can you do? The good news is, simple lifestyle changes can make a big difference. First, try to establish a relaxing bedtime routine. This signals to your brain that it's time to slow down. Maybe it's reading a book, taking a warm bath, or listening to some calm music. Avoid looking at screens like your phone or TV right before bed, as the blue light can interfere with your body's natural sleep signals. Cutting back on caffeine, especially in the afternoon and evening, is also a great idea. Try switching to decaf or herbal tea. And if stress is a major factor for you, incorporating relaxation techniques like meditation, deep breathing exercises, or gentle yoga into your day can help calm your nervous system. Creating a calm, dark, and cool sleep environment is also key to promoting deeper, more restorative sleep. It's important to remember that a simple sleep twitch is very different from other sleep-related movement disorders, like restless leg syndrome or periodic limb movement disorder. These conditions are more persistent and can seriously impact sleep quality. For example, restless leg syndrome involves an irresistible urge to move your legs, usually accompanied by uncomfortable sensations, while you're awake. Periodic limb movement disorder involves repetitive, rhythmic movements during sleep. If you're experiencing frequent disruptive movements, or if your partner tells you that you're kicking or twitching rhythmically throughout the night, it might be a good idea to chat with a doctor or a sleep specialist. They can help figure out exactly what's going on and find the best way to help you get the rest you need. But for the vast majority of us, that occasional jolt as we're falling asleep is just a quirky, harmless feature of the human body. It's a little reminder of the complex and sometimes clumsy dance between our brain and our body as we transition into the world of dreams. So the next time it happens, instead of being startled, you can just smile to yourself and think, there's my brain just making sure I haven't fallen out of a tree. It's a small price to pay for the wonderful journey into sleep. Thank you so much for watching and learning with us today. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more content just like this. We love exploring the fascinating mysteries of our own bodies and minds. Sweet dreams and sleep well.